Hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where today we're flying in the Beechcraft King Air 350i. Look at this plane, oh my goodness. The King Air just never gets old, either in the sim or in real life when you see these things flying around. Always amazing. But this is a VIP flight. This is actually going to be paying the most I've ever seen in a VIP flight. I'll keep that as a mystery till the end of the video, of course. But yeah, we're going to be flying from somewhere, I forgot where I picked, and then flying up to Berlin again. There's a lot of flights to Berlin with the VIP flights. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get the boarding process started. And then after that, we'll get the King Air started on up. Ooh, you know what? I don't think we've ever actually flown this at all in 2024. Look at this. That control panel, or the circuit breaker, not control panel. My goodness. Ooh, look at this. Oh, this is awesome. Hearing the rain hitting the outside of the aircraft, too. Oh, man, this is going to be a fantastic flight. I don't know how long we're going to be in the rain. It looks like the sun's kind of starting to poke through some of the clouds, but at least we get to experience a little bit of it. But anyways, okay, I know. I said we were going to do the boarding process. Let's go ahead and do that now. Beautiful. I was waiting for that guy to just walk into the props, of course, because they always love ruining my shots, but we're good. He decided to not go with that idea. Alright, everything's good here. Let's get our taxi clearance going.
Province clearance delivery CTWN 32, Charlie Tango Alpha 8512, ready to copy IFR clearance to Schoenfeld.
CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512 is cleared to Schoenfeld Airport via the November Alpha Sierra India 6 Bravo departure. Expect runway tree 1 or maintain FL 250. Departure frequency is 124. 5 squawk 01 tree 7.
Cleared to Schoenfeld via the November Alpha Sierra India 6 Bravo departure runway tree 1 or maintain FL 250. Departure frequency is 124. 5 squawk 01 tree 7 CDWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512.
CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512 read back correct. Contact ground on 121. Niner 05. Good day.
Good day. Thank you very much.
Just wanted to drop by.
Of course, the rain stops, just as, man. We gotta go chase it down now. Alright. And off we go, everybody. My goodness. I'm excited to fly this one. I had the weird spawn in a building issue, but I realized how to fix that. If that ever happens to you, what you're going to want to do is just go back to the main menu. The mission will still be there. And then once you load into it, or once you pick the mission, you'll want to go to the EFB before you start it.
We need to reduce our taxi speed down.
Did I already get a taxi penalty? We've only been going for like 2 seconds. Okay, now it's just her. But anyways, what I did is I just changed the runway I wanted to depart from, and it gives you a different spawn location. So just keep that in mind if you ever run into that issue again. Just switch the runway, and then file plan with ATC. It'll change all that, and it'll give you a different parking spot to hopefully not be in a building. I thought I'd share that little tidbit of information for you. just in case you run into that issue in the future until that gets resolved. Okay. So I skipped the taxi because, as usual, me taxiing any turboprop aircraft is pretty much not happening. I don't know what else to do. I've lowered the RPM, I've done low idle, all that kind of stuff. If you go in a little bit into reverse, it just comes to a stop even at a very low increment of it. It's just, I don't know what to do. But anyways, we've already gotten 2 speeding tickets, and then the hold short was on the runway, so we got, it's all good. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is A-okay. Let's go ahead and get up into the air and enjoy the sounds of the King Air.
V1, rotate.
Good day, totally forgot to get rid of the mission steps in the gear shot. My bad, everybody. Alright, after everything went wrong on the taxi, let's go ahead and get our headings set up here, which we're already kind of set the way I want. So have that on, autopilot on. We'll already activate our nav mode, because when we intercept our line as usual, we will be swapping over to that, which is going to be great. And then for our vertical speed, let's go ahead and climb more than 400 feet per minute. Go about 1500. Also, I realized I didn't have my prop RPM was still at about 1% for each engine, which was really good. So I brought those back up to 100 for the climb. I mean, my good. Every time I'm so distracted by taxing these turboprops just because it's like I don't know what else to do to make it to where it doesn't just go super fast on the ground. It's very odd to me. But anyways, we're in the air, we're back in the rain, which is exciting. And on our way to 25,000 feet, we should probably get some de-icing. Well, actually, I don't know if we need any de-icing. No, we're at 8 degrees Celsius right now, which is great, so I'll just leave that alone for now. Turn off our landing lights. And, yeah, we're good to go. Love it. Hello, everybody. It appears you're all mad at each other with how you're sitting in the aircraft, but I don't really care as long as you're paying money for this flight. Apologies for the constant braking on the taxi. This plane just, it really wanted to get up in the air, so we did take off with about 1% RPM on the props, so just thought I'd let you know. Never flown this plane before, so learning on the fly, no pun intended. But yeah, so there you go. Thanks for flying Cowtown Air. Enjoy the views. Actually, we do have some nice views through the clouds and everything. Oh. Love that. We've reached our flight path. We're just lining up with that right now. Go ahead and pop back to the other side here. Ooh, look at that little rainbow showing through. Nothing better than going out of a cloud and then seeing the top of the cloud layer everywhere else around you. I love those shots. Always really cool. We have a little bit of ice buildup from that, but it's already starting to melt off, which is good. So not worried about turning on any anti-ice items just yet. Especially now that that's pretty much almost gone at this point. We're at 16,000 feet, almost to, well, we need to get to 25,000. I don't know why I have it set to 24. Let me tweak that real fast. Because it is 25, yeah. Let me make sure our barometer's set correctly. It is. And I don't think there's anything else we need to change regarding any settings. We're already on our GPS, which is great. It's about a 680 nautical mile flight. It's one of the heftier ones I've seen for VIP, so really excited to see what the payout's going to be once we reach our destination. Just a little bit off on the EFB, but we are following it because I always pay more attention to what's on our aircraft anyways rather than what the EFB is, because sometimes it's matched, sometimes it isn't. Not really sure why that ends up happening, but no big deal either way. Let's go ahead and have half bank mode on. That way we're not throwing our customers all over the cabin here. Have a little bit more rain in the area, and then it kind of dies off as we head over here. We'll see what it's going to be like when we get closer to Berlin. But yeah, you can see, look at this hefty flight we got going on here. This is going to be excellent for our passive income accumulation for sure. And I was originally going to do a video over the R66 Robinson because there's a fix to actually complete missions with it, but currently it's not in our beta build here, so I guess we'll just have to wait for the official release of Sim Update 1, and of course Marketplace is going to be releasing with that as well. Going to be awesome. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know, we'll get into that R66 when that update, or when that fix is fully implemented. Oh, and I didn't change, wait. No, I did. What in the world? Get back up there. Didn't I change that, or did I just dream that I did that? I don't know, I'm pretty sure I did something with this. I guess I don't know. That's weird. Let's go ahead and get up to that here. Before the tower gets on the radio, I'm like, please expedite your climb. It's like, I'm getting there. There we go. Now we can inform our passengers of cruise status.
Ladies and gents, glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome everyone on behalf of Radiant Airways on flight CTA 8512. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 24,000 feet at an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 1:01 p.m. and are expecting to land in Schoenfeld approximately at 2:10 p.m. local time. Current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the barrel roll we're about to conduct. Awesome. And we'll just get this to a good speed, which it looks like we're going to be there, because we're not at 100. Yeah, we're not at 100% power. We're at about 87%, which is looking good. Because I always like to say just below the yellow on the speed tape, so we got that going for us. Let me see if I can get wind on our map here. Oh, for some reason we can't turn on weather or terrain in the King Air. Interesting. Well, never mind then. Also, you might be wondering why we're below 25, because I guess I didn't hit the barometer button. I guess I'm just thinking I'm doing stuff, and then I'm not actually doing it, because the tower came on and they were mad. Welcome back, everybody. We're a bit further into the flight now. We're about to start our descent into Berlin. Which, as a matter of fact, I think we're going to start doing that already. Let's go ahead and bail out of... I was going to bail out of IFR, but it seems that
Berlin Center CDW.
I don't have that option at the moment.
Charlie Tango.
Bail out of IFR, so we're going to go ahead and just start our descent. If ATC gets mad, they can just go ahead and get over it. Because we're getting... I think at this point we're probably under 50 nautical miles away. Well, we're 20 miles away from our next waypoint, which is here, so it might be a bit further away. We're not going to be doing this extra stuff here. We'll probably just kind of loop around and then cut it off. Alright, I guess we got our own... We're not going to have to deal with ATC giving us any altitude, so that works. We have it set to... Oh, we can go down a little bit lower. This dial doesn't want you to go through it too quickly, that's for sure. Because sometimes if you go slow, it goes really fast, and then... But in the King Air, it's just... It's one speed. Because if I remember correctly, what, 141 feet of elevation? Yes. So yeah, we'll get to about 1,500 feet. No, 2,000's a good way to go. Well, the cloud layer is pretty much right at 2,000 feet, which is where I had the autopilot set to level out at. We're down to 1,500 feet, not going to go any lower. We do have wind turbines on the ground up here, which I'd like to show, but hang on. There we go. I'd rather not get close to the blades there. So we'll just scoot on over them. And pretty much after this wind field, we are going to be ready to do our left turn on the final. Bringing our power back, because if we open up the EFB, you can see we are making our final turn. And we should be getting full-on landing clearance here any second now. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't... I don't know, something with the lighting on the glass looks weird. With the King Air. It has this weird color that goes on for some reason. I doubt that's how it actually is in the King Air. Oh, was that the airport right there? Did I turn too much? Oh, I did. Great. Too busy talking about windows and reflections going on. Looks like we have 2 white, 2 red lights over here. Going to stick with just 1 notch of flaps. I feel like that's going to be plenty for us. Don't really want to go too crazy on that. Because, yeah, that's 50% already, so that'll be plenty for a landing, I'd say. Sorry, I was trying to adjust my camera again. Because that's one thing that needs to change too with some of these planes, is their default camera is just, I don't know, it feels like they're too low. And on the King Air, it's a little bit too far back, you're like in the seat. You've probably seen that a couple times here. So 80 knots is stall speed. That 50% flaps really gave us tons of lift, because we had 2 white, 2 red, and then now we're too high. But at least the cloud cover came in, so we don't have that weird color on the glass, which is nice. paying attention. I don't think we got any... No? Not yet. Hopefully not running into those situations where you land and then you have to take back off. We'll hopefully avoid that. Should be getting close to 1 red. There it is. 95 knots. There's 2 red. A little bit of power here. Oh. Looking good. Yeah, 50% flaps is a bit too much here. I'm like floating down the runway here. There we go. Hit reverse. Oh, minus us floating for a bit. I'm still happy with that landing. And now we're to my favorite part, taxiing. And yeah, that's what I was worried about. Alright, because yeah, they weren't talking to me anymore for some reason. We gotta go back up. I should have done this before we landed anyways, because I was already under the impression it wasn't going to do what I wanted it to, so we'll just redo this and see if we get it to do what it needs to. There we go. See, now it's doing what it was supposed to do. Because now once we get to the end of the runway over here, they should come back and say you're cleared to land. Because if it just says fly to the airport you're going for and there's no communication with it, just do what I did. Bail out or cancel landing intentions that did pop in there, and then just do nearby airport list, and then communicate that you want to do a full stop landing, and then we should be good, hopefully. Certainly a thing I'd love to see get fixed, because that's always an annoying bug. But hey, now we get a second chance on our landing. We know that the flaps are just a lift machine on this thing.
CTWN
See, there it is.
Charlie Tango Alpha 8512Y276 at 11. Cleared to land runway 24L.
And that is the call out we didn't get last time.
Runway 24 LCDWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512.
All right. Get my camera prepared again. And I don't think we had music either, so that's another indicator of it not going to give you the landing properly. So yet another thing I should have noticed as to things being wrong with the ATC part of things, but it's all good. Again, at least now we get another landing opportunity. Bring those gears back down. I'm assuming it's freaking out because I don't have flaps. I just don't really like the flaps, to be honest with you, because the first notch is immediately 50%. I don't know if I can do another increment on our own here. No, it's either 0 or 50 for some reason. It just provides so much lift, more than I would want. Sorry, don't mind me trying to adjust my camera again. Alright, take two. At least this time we know we're good. I should have brought the prop RPM down too, that doesn't help. Kind of forgot about that. Nice. There we go. That was great.
CTWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512, please acknowledge.
Bring those nose geared down nice and gently, a little off the center line there, but definitely a much better outcome on the
32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512,
the second
runway
attempt.
unable.
Alright, if this is a pretty hefty taxi, I'm just gonna skip that part. Because again, me and taxiing these turboprops never goes well, so I don't need more taxi speed limit.
CDW 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512 taxi to gate 55 via taxiway Mike 5 Romeo Bravo Tango Lima 1 Delta Lima 2 cross runway 0 6 Cell Kilo 1 Kilo November 1.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That sounds far.
Taxiing to gate 55 via taxiway Mike 5 Romeo Bravo Tango Lima 1 Delta Lima 2 cross runway 06 L Kilo 1 Kilo November 1 CDWN 32 Charlie Tango Alpha 8512.
Because if you need to say all that to give me a taxiway, it's not happening. So let's go ahead and just skip to Shutdown. Oh wait, hang on. He is going to talk.
Local time is 2:52 p.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing Radiant Airways. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Schoenfeld.
Just want to make sure we get the credit for that. But yeah, 2.3 miles of taxiing. We're not doing that. Is this going to be like the Citation where it doesn't actually shut down? Do I have to do it manually? Because it's weird. With this one and the Citation, it doesn't... The Control-Shift-E does not shut off the aircraft properly. And now I gotta figure out what in the world is going on here. And I'm assuming there's a battery button somewhere. Battery switch. Oh. Nope. I didn't do it. Oh, fuel cutoff. There we go. That's probably it. I still hear the engine's doing something though. I don't know why. Prop RPM lever, minimum RPM. Just do the battery switch again, just to have that going on. Now I hear it all shutting off. But yeah, for whatever reason, Control-Shift-E just doesn't do it, so just make sure if that happens to you, go through the checklist, just toggle buttons on and off, and we should be getting our mission success. Okay. I was like, everything's off, why is it not doing it? There we go. Wow. Oh, probably mostly because of stupid taxi crap. Unbelievable. Well, we're probably not going to get as much of money out of it like we would otherwise, but just the turboprop. Ooh, there we go. Okay, yeah, that's... Never mind. Never mind. Almost 800,000 credits. That's probably going to tank, yep. Fantastic. Nice. So yeah, that's definitely... I've never seen it get close to $1 million before for a VIP flight, which is nice to see. That's how most of them should be, if not a little bit more than that. But if we can get to that range, that would be excellent. So there we go, everybody. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 with the King Air 350i. So I will talk to you guys next time. See ya.